get that great picture posted for you from our viral video today. We're also going to get some other information posted for you on Facebook today, and that is courtesy of Kate Winn. She's here for Teacher, our blogger, our mom, our teacher, who's talking about a growth mindset.
That's right.
Which is...
What is that?
So a growth mindset, if you have one, then you believe that with work, with effort, with perseverance, you can improve. And so that could be academically, so that's a big focus for us as teachers, but it could be in sports, it could be relationships, there's talk about how you can do it in business, but it just means that you believe that if you put the work in, you can improve. So the opposite, they call a fixed mindset, and that's more where you believe that you get what you're born with. That your intelligence is fixed, sorry about your luck, you're either born with natural talent or you're not, and that your work is necessarily going to make a difference. But growth mindset, we know from a bunch of research that's been done by an American psychologist, Carol Dweck, has done the research, and we know that it's true that with all of that work you can improve, but also if you believe it, you're more likely to get there.
Really?
So that's why it's so important for us right now. It's a big thing in education that we really want kids to buy into it and know. We tell them that they can make their brain grow, and that it's like a muscle, and the exercise will improve it, and they can actually get themselves smarter with work. It's not just a luck kind of thing.
Okay. Do you hate things like IQ tests then? Because you know what? It's kind of like the IQ test when I was growing up was like, well, that's your IQ, and we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, we don't really talk to kids about IQ at all anymore at this point.
Yeah.
So no, and it's all about feedback for improvement. So in any subject, we really try to talk to them about how they can get better, and a lot of it too is about embracing challenges and mistakes. And a lot of times kids just think, well, I'm smarter. I'm not smarter. This is so hard, and we're trying to get them to reframe the way that they're thinking about those things.
Well, it's easy for the parents to try to, not easy, but the parents can easily jump in with all those catchphrases. How do you get the child to believe it as well?
Well, there's two parts with parents. The first part is the way you speak about yourself, because parents sometimes will say, oh, I can't cook, or I don't do this, or I'm awful at this. And so they're just hearing you talk about yourself and getting those messages. And it's also the things that you praise and encourage them for. So if you're always praising being fast or being best or being completely accurate on everything, they think that that's what they need to do to get the compliments.
And to be
and
successful.
so sometimes they will shy away from challenges. They don't want the harder work. They don't want to read the harder book because people aren't going to think they're as smart. Whereas if they do the easy questions and finish them off quickly, everybody thinks that's wonderful. And we want them to try harder things and make mistakes and know how to learn from them. And so parents can really help by asking questions about, oh, you know, you went wrong there. How did you fix it? What will you do differently next time? Getting those conversations going, and also just complimenting them for any time they work hard at something and they persevere, even if they didn't win or they didn't get something perfect, just rewarding them for the effort that went into that.
Now, does growth mindset also become applicable to those with special needs?
Oh, absolutely, because we tell them too. I know I have readers in my class, and I told the whole group of them that, you know, you're all at different levels, but depending how much effort you're willing to put in, you will all get higher. And so it's not a case of, you know, you're going to catch up to the strongest reader, but it's just everybody's going to get better. And I mean, as a primary teacher, the kids buy what I tell them, and so they're really on board with that.
Right.
My kids at home, not so much. We're still working on it, but their teachers are giving them the same message, which is good.
How do you know that you're getting the right message?
You start to hear the way they frame things shift a little bit. Like we've talked about how you don't say like, oh, I can't do it. A lot of times tacking on yet. Like, I don't know how to do that yet. I can't spell those words yet. And it just makes them think that it's coming and that they're going to get there.
That's
Okay.
fantastic.
All right.
That is the growth
Mindset.
We'll put it on Facebook, and you can find it
You
too.
don't know that yet.
It's coming. I don't know it yet.
You will.
I'll get it soon.
All right, thank you very much for joining us again, Kate Winn, Teacher.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we've got Roundtable coming up, but first, Aileen.